All right, so the Pearl Project is about this community, this town of Oyster Bay, and the concept was to make this public bench that was interactive, that was a functional public sculpture. And then we thought, well, rather than just make a public sculpture that just gets sited in the park, and let's try to make it a little more interactive so that the community is involved. And a lot of people really loved the Pearl Project when they first initially saw it, and they wanted to know when it was going to happen. So after several meetings with the Main Street Association, we came up with the concept that what if we started asking people in the town what they thought the pearls of their community were. And then what we're going to do is we're going to solicit that question. Either people come in here for openings, or we go out to diverse neighborhoods and start to interview people and ask them, when you think of Oyster Bay, what's an accolade? Like what's, and then we collect those votes, and then these pearls, which are the models, okay, will be, which were also, fabricated in the studio, but also using local community businesses, right, to finish the work, the finishing work. We would then take these pearls, and they would start to show up in front of these establishments, whether it's a site like the waterfront, or whether it's a store or a business, or a landmark like Sagamore Hill, and that these pearls will begin to show up around the town, kind of like a feather in their cap, like something positive. And then people start going, that got the vote, and it kind of becomes a little bit more, the community is part of the process. And then in the spring, these pearls, which will have kind of a history to them and a process, will all come together and be in Teddy Roosevelt Park, which we got clearance for. And the pearls will be there, and people can actually sit on them and enjoy the park, which Teddy Roosevelt always said that you just need a place to enjoy nature. And that's a really beautiful park. And what's nice about the flat, surface, it's only 30 inches high, is it's a very non-invasive, visually non-invasive project, because it's low, it's kind of zen, and it's kind of passive, and it's functional. So it's not like some big monstrosity that has nothing to do with anybody else, and it just appears, out of nowhere. So the final project, these are the, vote sheets that people will vote on, casting their votes. There's a vote box. We also did it at the Oyster Festival, where we asked people, but we don't see their votes. They go, and then this is a very small image, but this is kind of what the bench will look like. Can you see that? Mm-hmm. It's like a strand of pearls. It comes out to be slightly over 40 feet, and there's 3 sizes. There's the large size. This is a 30-inch pearl. This is the 18-inch pearl. So this is the smallest one. This is the largest one, and then there'll be sizes in between. So it's kind of like little kids can sit on it, teenagers can sit on it, old people can sit on it, right? And then it won't, and what people will kind of know that these things also had something to do with the community, because they were appearing throughout the town.